all of you. Today we will discuss a topic, realms of the earth, which is in unit 1 of the subject, commercial geography. If you see this picture, you will see atmosphere, geosphere, biosphere and hydrosphere. So here, by looking at this picture, you can understand that the realms, otherwise spheres, are one and the same. Realms of the earth. So we have 4 realms: air, water, land and living organisms. These are otherwise called as atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and biosphere. Atmosphere. The atmosphere surrounds the earth as a layer containing a mixture of gases. Those are all held by a gravitational force of earth. Atmosphere consists of, as I told you in the last slide, it's a mixture of gases. Those gases are nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, argon 0.9%. In addition to that, carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane and ozone gases also traced. In atmosphere, we see water vapor and also dust particles float on the air. Pollutants, pollens also can be found in mixture in the atmosphere. The second point, hydrosphere. By looking at the picture, we can see the part of hydrosphere. This is you can see this is a sphere which it consists of water. Hydrosphere contains all the water bodies in the world that covers about 71% of the earth's surface is filled with water. All of the water on the earth is known as hydrosphere, as I told you in the last slide. What is found in all 3 states of the earth? Water vapor. That means water is evaporated and mixed with air, or otherwise called as an atmosphere. As liquid in such as streams, rivers, lakes, and ponds and oceans, and as ice and snow. These are all included in hydrosphere. And the third one is lithosphere. If you see this one picture, you can see the rocky place, rocky part, the crust and uppermost solid metal. The outermost solid layer of the earth that is composed of rocks and the soil is known as the lithosphere or geosphere, is called as a crust of the earth. Lithosphere contains the elements of the earth, crust and parts of the upper mantle. This is the hard and rigid outer layer of the earth. The term is taken from Greek word lithos, means rocky. This part of the earth includes soil, only soil. The next is biosphere. Biosphere is the narrow zone where the lithosphere, the hydrosphere and the atmosphere come in contact with one another. If you see this picture, you can understand. This sphere contains all the living organisms found on the earth. Biosphere covers all living organisms on the earth. Bio means living. There is an estimated 20 million to 100 million different species in the world organized into 100 phyla. That makes up 5 kingdoms of the life forms. These organisms can be found in almost all the parts of the geosphere. There are organisms in the air, soil, and water on the earth. Here, I give you some additional information. Many scientists call the spheres into two zones, that is geosphere and another one is a biosphere. They have divided, and of course, as I told you in the last before the first and second slides, you can see the solar energy. Of course, everything is formed with the light. So they have divided two spheres. If you see or if you go into the subject, here the organic and inorganic matters. There every time you come across with the living organisms. Here the two systems, organic and inorganic matter of the world. Every living and non-living of the earth falls under one of these two main spheres, which are Earth's geosphere and biosphere. As with the four organization, the biosphere represents all the earth living organisms. Bio means living. Earth living organisms come under biosphere. The geosphere is the collective name of the Earth's atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere, and the other point here is you are come across is cryosphere. This is the one. The atmosphere is the space above the Earth's surface. This includes air, otherwise called as an atmosphere, which that will we breathe. The lithosphere, or otherwise called the geosphere, is the solid part of the Earth, such as rocks and mountains. The hydrosphere is liquid water, such as rivers, lakes, and oceans. The cryosphere, this is the point you have to understand. Cryosphere is the frozen water of the earth. Frozen water. Otherwise, this will see in Antarctica, and is further broken into 4 types: glaciers, snow cover, floating ice, and permafrost. So, with this, I completed realms of Earth, and in next video we'll come again with a new topic. Until then, have a good time. Thank you.